It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. Looking at the last game for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Denver. They're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And tonight will feature a high-level front-court matchup. Tough, physical play. Shaq, how did you go about establishing dominance against the best of your peers?
Well, you got to realize that nothing's going to be given to you. You got to earn it. I used to be really dirty, Ernie.
At the center position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 15, Clint Capella. At point guard, 6'0", number 7, Darren Collison. At power forward, at 6'9", number 42, Terry Cummings. The other guard, standing 6'8", number 1, Tracy McGrady. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 33, Scottie Pippen. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Houston Rockets.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by 1 game and see who comes out on top.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Gary Payton is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Tristan Thompson and a Havlicek in at the 3 spot. Pippen against Thompson. Pippen dishes to Capella. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And in that game, guys, their 3-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays. And if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Now, here is McGrady. Following the miss by Chris Bosh. Pippen with the bucket.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Back to Payton. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Thompson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the middle. Here's Pippen. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's McGrady. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And, guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Havlicek kicks to Thompson. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Pippen with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Drills the three-pointer. Pippen's got 8 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Payton. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Collison with it. Picked up by Thompson. Collison, the pass to Pippen. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Pippen. McGrady's got his first 3 points of the game. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Bosch. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Back to Bosch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Rockets leading by 3. Here's McGrady. The shot no good. Payton with some nice D. Pippen against Havlicek. Payton outside. He dishes it to Thompson. Darren Collison pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Cummings. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Payton. It's a 3-point game. John Havlicek on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. They get it back. Now the pass to Thompson. Goes back up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Thompson's got 6.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And here is Payton after the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen. Havlicek against Pippen. Thompson outside. Thompson sets the pick for Thompson. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
McGrady. Well, good with the triple.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. Well, you look at Tracy McGrady, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position, but if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Houston. Payton drives in.
Good. Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Pick by Cummings. McGrady outside. They get it back. Capella dishes to McGrady. The feed to Pippen. Second shot opportunity. Pelicans pull it in. Now here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Thompson outside. They set the pick. Bosch, a screen on Knight. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Havlicek. And that one goes long. Houston in the lead. Knight with it. Now Payton defending. Knight kicks to McGrady. Hits the three-point bomb. McGrady's got 6.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And here is Payton. The screen from Thompson. Here's Havlicek. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Thompson against Pippen. Outside Knight. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Cannot hit. Payton with some nice D.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Wasted no time on that one. And now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now, here is Knight. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Payton with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Bosch, a screen on Knight. Payton drives in. Out to Thompson. Fades. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. And you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Houston making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Capella. Gordon comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Gary Neal subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Conley now comes in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Knight. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Cummings. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Cummings got his first bucket in this one. The Pelicans trail. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Pass to Payton. The three. The shot no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Left side, Anderson. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to Bosh. Poke loose. It's stolen by Cummings. One-on-one here. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Cummings. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Kidd-Gilchrist after Eric Gordon's bucket. From past the arc, and Kidd-Gilchrist gets it to go in. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. The Rockets shooting 45% from the field early. Anderson is screen on Conley. Inside. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Pass to Payton. Plumlee with the screen. They set the pick. Bosh, a screen on Gordon. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Plumlee, the pass to Conley. Misses the three. Rockets leading by 3. Outside, Knight. Cummings with a screen on Payton. Knight. The shot from 20 feet away. Cummings can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Pelicans trail by 3. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Plumlee out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Payton. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Conley in at the guard position. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. Anderson with the block. Gordon against Conley. Gordon dishes to Anderson and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Ryan Anderson taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Brandon Knight. And New Orleans also making a change. Thompson's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pelicans trail by 5. Outside Conley. Gordon against Thompson. Plumlee sets the pick for Conley. Shot clock at 5. And Plumlee kicks to Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Conley, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Lets it fly. But they'll get another chance. Thompson, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. In the corner, it's Gordon. And Houston again with the bucket.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Kicks it to McGrady. Anderson outside. Gordon against Conley. The dish to Collison. McGrady outside. Gordon for 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists tonight. Pelicans trail by 8. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dishes it to Thompson. Plumlee with the screen. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Pippen's checked in for Eric Gordon. Havlicek, he's checked in for New Orleans. He hits the second from the line.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Thompson. Plumlee with the screen. Thompson, a screen on Collison. 4 on the shot clock.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Rockets on defense. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson inside the line. They grab their own miss. Good. Thompson's got 8 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
McGrady kicks to Anderson. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Put a little extra on that one, didn't he? Nice play by the fella.
Greg, I thought for a moment the defender was going to cut him down, but it didn't happen.
Wow.
You know, he didn't want to risk the and one. There was no way he was going to be denied on that stuff. Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
Mm-hmm. And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Thompson against McGrady. The screen from Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And it's Pippen missing. Pelicans trail by 7. Thompson dishes to Conley. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Down low, Pippen with the steal. And McGrady with a clear.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, it's the love to go up and jam like that.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. Collison against Thompson. Outside Collison. To the paint. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Collison. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets Power Dancers. Give it up!
Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. The Rockets, number 1.
Well, Kevin, you and I have talked about it time and time again. Rebounding is what wins games, and this team has been outstanding on the boards. That's why they've led the league in rebounding and also have put together a good record as well.
The Rockets making a switch here. Burks has checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Smith has checked in. Pelicans trail by 11. Havlicek outside. Here's Thompson. No good off the back of the rim. For Houston, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Pippen, no luck.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Up top, Plumlee feeds it to Thompson. He kicks it to Smith. Clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. They get it back. Thompson, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Thompson's got 10.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the pass to Collison. He feeds it to Capella. He dishes it to Burke. Anderson, a screen on Smith. Fires the 3. Anderson's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Plumlee with the screen. Smith against Anderson. Plumlee sets the pick for Smith. Here's Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Havlicek outside. Screen by Smith. Now the feed to Thompson. Pass to Havlicek. Jacks up a 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Rockets leading by 9. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Cummings, he's checked in for the Rockets. Knight comes in for Darren Collison. New Orleans also making some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Payton in for Klay Thompson. Good on the second free throw. Here's Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The screen from Thompson. Bosh against Cummings. That's good.
Chris Bosh.
Rockets leading by 8. Here's Anderson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Now Smith. Bosh the screen. Havlicek kicks to Thompson. Bosh hits the pick for Smith. Wing shot on the way. They get the rebound. Bosh can't hit. Rockets have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. A nice shot by Knight.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away. Well, early on in the season still, but let's take a look at where the Pelicans sit right now. First in opponent points per game. 4th in points off turnovers. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
Gary Neal's checked in for the Rockets. Pelicans trail by 10. Smith with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Payton. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's good. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Knight passes to Anderson. Here's Cummings. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Bosh has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Payton dishes to Smith. Pippen against Payton. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Cummings kicks to Pippen. Cummings with a screen on Havlicek. Back to Cummings. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Thompson, a screen on Knight. The screen from Thompson. Havlicek, the pass to Thompson. Back to Havlicek. Pulls it up. Another one falls for New Orleans. 1:33 left in the first half. Havlicek against Pippen. Pass tonight. Misses off the left iron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Payton dishes to Bosh. 8 feet away. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Neal kicks tonight. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. The dish to Neal. Here's Cummings. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Left side, Bosh. Back to Thompson. 3 on the clock. For 3, Smith. Rebound by Pippen.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Smith kicks to Bosh. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Pelicans have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do in the second half?
We're moving the ball really well right now. And, really finding an open man. So, I got to congratulate my team in the first half just on, moving the ball and really playing unselfish. And but the main thing is getting stops, and it's going to come down to getting stops to win this game.
All good things to sustain for the second half, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, in terms of running a smooth, efficient offense, they've been as good as it gets. The looks they've created have been high percentage. The ball is moving, guys are rotating. That's what got them those good looks, Ernie. And this is the reason they got that nice lead.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Now here's Payton. They've got Collison. Cummings is out there with Pippen. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Havlicek, the pass to Bosch. 5 to shoot. Thompson dishes to Havlicek. Fires it up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Havlicek's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pelicans. Collison kicks to Pippen. And stolen by Payton. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson against McGrady. Cummings with a screen on Thompson. Right wing. Plenty of space. Cummings can't hit. Pelicans trail by 5. Havlicek with it. Picked up by Collison. Thompson against Pippen. Thompson passes to Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Havlicek. That doesn't go either for Havlicek. Pippen kicks to McGrady. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Payton dishes to Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 10 points and 1 steal as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Both good from the line that time. Houston leading by 3. And stolen by Payton. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The screen from Thompson. Bosch kicks to Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Havlicek against McGrady. Collison gets a wide-open look. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 5 assists in the game.
Take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Klay Thompson. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Bosch, the screen. Payton passes to Bosch. The shot is off. Great D that time from Cummings.
John Havlicek. That's his first personal foul. Rockets foul tonight. All right, Houston.
Now to see some numbers for Thompson. 3rd in steals, 8th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, you know, it's his lightning-quick hands that have made him one of the best at taking the ball away from opponents. He's also got excellent anticipation.
Houston leading by 3. Outside Collison. Pippen a screen on Payton. Collison dishes to Pippen. From 10 feet out, here's Capella.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Pelicans trail by 3. Thompson, a screen on Collison. Payton kicks to Thompson. Off the screen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets are gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Capella. Good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Pippen kicks to Capella. Stolen by Bosch. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Thompson.
Mason Plumlee.
Rockets leading by 5. And here's Collison. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. McGrady passes to Anderson. Collison for 3. The shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Payton. Kicks to Thompson. Trying to get back on track. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Havlicek missing. For Houston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Collison kicks to McGrady. Here's Capella. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 6 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Payton. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Havlicek. Looking to get back on track here. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Payton outside. Havlicek right side. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Anderson a screen on Payton. McGrady dishes to Anderson. And Houston again with the bucket.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And the offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Gary Neal's checked in for Houston. Trey Burke comes in for Darren Collison. And the Pelicans also making a change. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Havlicek. Right side Bosch. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Burke, covered by Payton. Capella, the pass to McGrady. Here's Burke. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Burke's got 5.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Payton kicks to Plumlee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Well, you look at Tracy McGrady, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So for the Rockets, Cummings, he's checked in for Anderson. Gordon comes in for McGrady. And it's Brandon Knight in for Burke. Mike Conley's checked in for the Pelicans. So he comes up empty at the line. Rockets leading by 13. It's Knight with the drive. And here's Neal outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Conley. Over to the left wing. Here's Bosch. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Knight into the lane. And the shot is good.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Passes to Thompson. To the wing right side. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Now the Rockets with it. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Knight wide open. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Feeds to Neal from the arc, and he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Conley with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Houston, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 2.5 games back.
And I think for New Orleans, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
And, you know, from everything I've seen so far, I think they can sustain this level of play all the way through the season.
Neal's shot is off.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Gordon dishes to Neal. The 11-footer. Pelicans pull it in. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Conley kicks to Thompson. The pass to Kid Gilchrist. Bosh, the screen. Pass to Thompson. Step back shot. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. And a look here now, Kevin, at how the Rockets are stacking up as we get this season underway in the NBA stats. First in rebounding, third in scoring, and they're number 3 in team assists. A group of unselfish players who don't mind making the extra pass.
And also, I love their work on the boards. I mean, they put multiple bodies in the paint. Truly a team effort, and that's why they're the best in the league.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for New Orleans. So he gets them both. Pelicans trail by 17. Now here's Conley. Bosh, the screen. On the wing, Thompson. Kid Gilchrist against Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Not a lot of room, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They set the screen. Neal's shot is off. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Conley kicks to Bosh. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Chris Bosh.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Left side, Gordon. To the middle. Here's Capella. Good D by Thompson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pelicans trail by 13. Thompson outside. He kicks to Thompson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Bosh, a screen on Gordon. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. No good on the 3. Rockets leading by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knight with it. Conley picks him up. Picked by Cummings. Now the feed to Neal. Puts one up from 19. And that one's good. Neal's got 7 points. Outside Conley. From the arc. Can't get it to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead, up by 15. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Houston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Havlicek is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Conley. And it's Payton in at the two-guard spot. Capella, that falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Capella's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. Conley, the pass to Bosh. He feeds it to Payton for the three, and good on the basket. Book it.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rockets leading by 14. And here is McGrady. And Thompson sends it back. This one for three. The offensive rebound. Cut the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 16.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Conley kicks to Bosh. That three off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Thompson, a screen on Collison. Out to Thompson. Top of the key, Payton. The screen from Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Goes back up. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the dunk by Havlicek.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
It's tipped. Here's Conley. The screen from Thompson. Conley dishes to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Havlicek. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Collison. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Shooting for Houston, Terry Cummings. At the line for two.
That's good from Cummings.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Smith checked in for Mike Conley. And so Cummings nails them both.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done. He's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Timeout charge. All right, Houston, coming to the court on your own Rockets Power Dancer. Give it up.
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. McGrady passes to Cummings. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cummings got 6 points in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Bosch, the screen. McGrady against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Bosch, no one around him. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And 12 points for Chris Bosch.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Collison against Payton. It's stolen by Smith. Havlicek outside. Back to Smith. Bosch, the screen. Smith drives in. The kick out to Bosch. 5 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now Pippen. McGrady outside. And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Chris Bosch.
Sounds good.
That's his first personal foul.
Take a look at what Cummings done. He has 9 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
The screen from Thompson. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
They set the pick. Pick by Cummings. Payton against Collison. Tries it from 19. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And he recovers it. And for 3, Collison, a follow-up flush. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Bosch, the screen. Here's Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Houston, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Collison with it. He dishes it to Cummings. And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The dish to Pippen. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Bosch. Kicks to Havlicek. Back to Payton. Now here's Thompson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Payton kicks to Havlicek. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And here is Payton. And the rejection by Pippen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Knights checked in for Darren Collison.
For your Rockets, Brandon Knight.
Thompson dishes to Thompson.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Thompson. He's got 13 rebounds and 2 rejections. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
Shooting for Houston, Tristan Thompson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Thompson nails both of them. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Pippen. Capella kicks to McGrady. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Thompson kicks to Bosch. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 20 points for Chris Bosch.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Cummings kicks to Knight. Dishes it to McGrady. Picked by Cummings. All alone. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cummings got 13 points in the second half. Pelicans trail by 15. Payton outside. Pass to Havlicek. Bosch the screen. Thompson inside the line. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Havlicek. The Rockets pull it in.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's the screen. Outside Pippen. 5 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pelicans trail by 15. Payton drives in. And Thompson kicks to Havlicek. The screen from Thompson. Down low. It's stolen by Cummings. McGrady passes to Knight. Feeds to Cummings. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 17-point game. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward. Great pass by Bosh there.
Now Knight. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Pick by Cummings. It's Pippen with the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Payton dishes to Thompson. And there's the pass to Bosh. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 17. Just 5 to shoot. Smith for 3. Neal pulls it in. Now here's Burke, covered by Smith. Burke with it. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Darren Collison. And Darren, what does it show about your team that you can come right back after a tough loss and get the win like you did here tonight?
It shows that we're resilient. You know, if we want to get to where we want to go, you know, these are the games we got to be able to win. And if we lose one, you know, we just can't hang our head. We got to come back, you know, and try to get the next one. You know, that's going to be all year long throughout the whole season.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
What an unbelievable night he had passing the basketball. He was in total harmony with the other 4 guys on the floor and created countless easy chances with his assist work. That was a great performance. When he passes like that, there's no way they can lose.
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.